Welcome back to the California Gardener. Today we're gonna pick some of our nectarines. We've got tons on the tree. The birds are pecking at them already. They're getting ripe. We have a whole bunch falling on the ground. So what do you do with your nectarines when you have way too many, didn't thin them out, and you wanna preserve some? Well, today we're gonna dry some nectarines, so see how we do that. So what we're looking for is the ripe nectarines, the ones that are soft and squishy just like that, right, Callie? Are those yummy? She's like, I picked one. Right? How does it taste? Is it good? I guess that speaks for itself. She can't even take it out of her mouth. Okay, so we're gonna pick some nectarines. Here. We're looking for the ones that are nice and soft, don't have any bug damage or anything, because those ones will spoil. So they have to be a nice, perfect nectarine that is nice and soft. Okay, so these are about the different sizes. These are about as big as they get on this tree. You know, 2.5-inch fruit. They're very nice though. Good for eating. So we have our bowl of nectarines picked. We're gonna take them in and get them ready for the dryer. So I've already rinsed off my lemons. They're a pretty good size. Just split them in half and then do a little twist for the lemon juice. We're gonna juice them all so that we can spread some of our lemon juice on the nectarines. Okay, so we've got about a cupful of lemon juice now, so that should be great. So we'll get on to cutting some nectarines. These nectarines are really ripe, so what I'm doing is I'm just cutting them in half and doing a little twist gently to not pull the skin off. And one half always comes off the seed. So then I'm splitting this half by cutting it down there, so we have two pieces. And then I'm gonna dry those two half flat like that. And then the other side is hard to cut off. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting it in little wedges off the seed because it comes off easier. So we're gonna have dried wedges and then dried halves. So what I've done now is I've dumped my nectarine wedges into a bowl of lemon juice. I'm gonna let them sit in there for a few minutes and then I'm gonna spread them out on the tray to prepare them for drying. As for my half nectarines, I'm just gonna take a little brush and spread some of that lemon juice on them and see which way works better. I'm just gonna spread some lemon juice on these ones like this. Okay, so we have our first two trays here already coated in lemon juice. We soaked these ones on the right, the wedges, laid them all out, and then the halves we kind of wiped the lemon juice on them with a brush. So we're gonna stack up the rest of the trays like this. So now I'm just assembling all the trays together, stacking them up here. There's 5 trays in all. I've done both slices and halves, and we're gonna see how they turn out. So make sure they stack well. I want to get it stacked just right so the air flows right. Now that we have them all piled up there nice, I'm gonna grab the lid. I'm gonna put the lid on top, just like that. And then since I'm going to bed, I'm just gonna put them on low and leave them overnight and see how they are in the morning. And you might have to leave it on for 12 hours or more, but they should be dried out. Okay, so they've been in for about, I don't know how much long, 14 hours. I think I cut the wedges a little bit too thick. The halves were sliced well, and as you can see, this was just on low heat. These are the halves. Actually, the lemon juice worked really well. You see they're still bright yellow. And the rack is disappearing. My baby and everyone else is eating them, me too. So they're really good. Look at all these. They're dried up really nicely. So I think you could try that. Use lemon juice, and then you don't have to use any inorganic compounds to keep them fresh. So, and there's the wedges. So they dried up well too. So they taste really good. Even though you dipped them in lemon juice, they're not too sour. They're still sweet and leathery, just like they should be. So give it a try, just like I showed you. So we have our bowl of nectarines picked. We're gonna take them in and get them ready for the dryer. Callie, are you afraid of that siren going by? How does that nectarine taste? Yummy? Yummy? Gonna give me a bite? Thank you. Let's take them inside. Welcome back to the California Veggie Gardener. today we're here with little Kalia. Hello! We're gonna plant some eggplants and peppers in a small portion of garden that dries out a lot. Sometimes the seeds don't pop up, so we're gonna put some landscape fabric down to help keep the moisture in and a little bit of mulch on top, right, Callie?